Welcome to Asianana Facts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today we will see the lists of dramas of Ha Ji-won. Part 3. Fashion 70s. 2005. Cast: Ha Ji-won. Guest role: Kim Min-young, Ju Jin-mo, Chun Young-myung, Lee Yo-won, Jun In-taek. She played a university student who was approached by the young Go Joon-hee, who was looking for her mother who got separated from her. Hwang Ji-ni. 2006. Cast: Ha Ji-won, Jang Gun-suk, Kim Jae-won, Ryu Tae-joon, Wang Bit-na, Kim Young-ae. She played Hwang Ji-ni, the best Jisung of the Joseon era, a talented dancer, musician, and poet. She was born to a nobleman and a court dancer. Her mother wants her to live a normal life and sent her to a remote mountain temple after she was born, for fear she might follow in her footstep as a Jisung. One day she saw a Jisung performance in a street and was fascinated at the singing and dancing of the Jisung that she decided to follow them, and she entered the Jisung house. Upon entering the Jisung house, she copies the performance that she saw and was discovered by the chief dancer of the Joseon court, who saw her inborn talent in dancing. She was offered to train to be a dancer and had undergone harsh training. When she grows up, she accidentally kisses a nobleman when she falls on him from a rope while performing a dance in the rope. Kim Eun-ho, son an influential nobleman, who fell in love with Hwang Ji-ni when he saw her performing on a street. Hwang Ji-ni also fell in love with Kim Eun-ho, but because of his family opposition due to differences in their social status, their love ends tragically when Kim Eun-ho dies, because of sadness of not being able to be with Hwang Ji-ni. Because of the lies of her mentor that caused the death of her first love, she was heartbroken and angry that she momentarily stops pursuing her arts and spends her days making music and conversing with middle-class men while drowning herself in misery and alcohol to sleep. 5 years after the death of Kim Eun-ho, Hwang Ji-ni felt lost and find no reason to continue living, decides to commit suicide, but she was saved by a poet who fell in love with her. Hwang Ji-ni also develops feelings for the poet and tried to be a proper wife for him, but their relationship ends because of the pressure from the court where he works as one of the ministers of the king, which caused Hwang Ji-ni to have a miscarriage. At the loss of her child, Hwang Ji-ni decides to remain single and starts to dance and play music again. Secret Garden. 2010. Cast: Ha Ji-won, Hyun Bin, Yoon Sang-hyun, Kim Sarung, Lee Phillip, Lee Jong-suk. She played Gil Raim, a poor orphaned, but capable stunt woman, who tells people right to their faces that bad behavior is not acceptable to her and that others are not allowed to hurt her or her friends. Gil Raim's longtime dreams is to have an international career. Then she meets Kim Ju-won, a department store owner who has been sheltered since born due to his family's riches, who is vain and arrogant but trying to run his business and function despite his secret phobia of riding in elevators. Through a misunderstanding and finding their work lives meeting up, they form an attraction-hate relationships, and during one of their meetings, they find themselves lost in the woods and arrive at a small tavern, where they were invited in, and they were offered a drink by the old lady owner. Then they fall asleep. When Gil Raim and Kim Ju-won wakes up in their room, they were shocked to find that their body was swapped. Then they tried to return to the woods to find the tavern, but it suddenly disappeared. As both have no idea how they can change back to their original body, they decided to hide these facts to their friends and relatives, then started to live together and to study each other's behavior and daily life. Doing so they gradually develops feelings with each other. Then they later found out that they could change back to their original body if there was a rainstorm. They will also swap their body again if one of them is in a rainstorm. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you wants to see more videos like this.